Welcome back, folks. This is TV Trivia Singles. We're back with the new format that I explained on Nico's show, working for matches to get Jim, the champion, an opponent. One of those, the first of the three matches we have for you tonight, which is JTH, Jeremy Hastings, going against the politician, Subrath Sharma. But I'm not alone. I have, as always, someone who didn't make it into this little trial of number one contenders by a point, Nico Suave Regole. How are you, Nico?
That goddamn point. Damn it. I'm still mad about that, but I'm also very excited to see the return of the proper TV Throwdown division. I feel more at home in the TV divisions than I do in the movie divisions, so it's always nice to be at the desk for one of these matches or to be competing in one of these matches. And I'm very curious to see how this plays out with this new format. I'm hoping we increase the roster heavily going into 2019 with this new format. And we have some returning players here. Subrath, who hasn't competed in this division in quite a long time, taking on JTH, who he was in a match where both competitors were just giving it the old college try and seeing what happens. And now here he is potentially playing for a number one contenders triple threat match. So fate works in mysterious ways.
Yes, JTH's match was my favorite. Him and Russell Howell, just one of the most entertaining matches of all time for TV singles. I will say that and defend that till the day I die. But yeah, like you said, this is a big match to get into that number one contendership match to see who's going to face Jim, our singles champion. If they beat Jim, they can polish it and hold it until I get in there and take it and Vince McMahon, this whole TV league. But anyways, enough from us. Let's hear what our competitors have to say right now.
All right, so you guys haven't seen me in quite a very long time in this league. I'm 1-1, and well, it's being I'm very rusty coming into this match now, and against Jeremy, I know. I mean, I'm not sure if he's really good in TV yet, but I should see what he is good at now.
Wonderful day when I was finding out that we're going to have this TV number one contender tournament, and I was told by Tim Smith, hey, you're going to be in this number one contender match. And I was like, yeah, that's funny. Jeremy Adams is another person. You might want to try him first. And then Tim was like, no, it's really you, JTH. And my reaction to this was, right? No. Okay, I guess we'll just do this.
Interesting promos there. I think both going very easy into this, being that it's TV. Jeremy's surprised that he's even here, but he did have that win against Russell Howell, so he is here, Nico.
Do you remember my arch nemesis Cody Newberry's promo when he first teamed up with Hunter in Fandom Teams? And he was just like, you want to team up? Okay. Where? In Fandom. Damn. JTH just did it better. And I love it so much.
Except Cody's your best friend. Don't lie.
Boston Red Sox can go to hell.
Cody's new tag team partner in 2019. But
nope.
With both of them here, we will have our proper introductions by Nico, of course. Take it away, Slugger.
Introducing first, with a record of 1 victory and 1 defeat, representing. Are you representing anything?
Dragons.
Never mind. The politician, Subrath Sharma. And his opponent, with an undefeated record of 1 victory and 0 defeats, representing Awesome Gifts, JTH Jeremy Hastings.
I guess you all were serious. I guess I am part of this tournament.
We told you. All right, both of them seem ready to go, that fire in their eyes. So we'll go into the proper rules for round number one. As you've already heard from Nico's show about the new format for TV, but we'll go over it anyways. Round one will consist of 8 questions from their 4 strengths that they have put down and 4 shows within the top 10 rankings of TV for this year that we're filming in 2018 being this year. Each question is worth 1 point. There is no deduction for any wrong answers. They will have 15 seconds to answer said question on their whiteboard, piece of paper, as long as they have something to write on. When time is called, you will show your answer as well as verbalize it. There is no stealing in this one. And also, to remind you, you have your 3 repeats and your challenge rule, as you always do for Multiplex. So, with that, Subrath, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Jeremy, are you ready? The face says it all. All right. With that, let's get started. And I'll go ahead and say question number 1, and then I'll throw it over to Nico for the evens. But for question number 1 comes in Roseanne. Roseanne. Because this was a big issue before she ran her mouth and got her show canceled. But Roseanne came back in 2018 for its what season? What number season?
Yeah, she got herself in a lot of hot water.
Oh, yeah. That's putting it nicely, Nico.
So much so that South Park did an episode about her using Mr. Hanky, the Christmas Pooh, as a proxy.
That is true. And we will go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Jeremy first. That is incorrect. 1 year or 1 season off. Subrath.
Oh, I put 5th.
Wow.
It's 8, right?
Yeah. It's actually 10th. That was their 10th season they came back for. Yes, Jeremy was close there. So, Nico, what is our second question?
And speaking of things that have had 10 seasons or more, The Big Bang Theory is your second category, and the question is, who runs the comic book store the guys often frequent?
Oh,
I wish I still had my comic book store, but it closed down due to lack of business.
There's a mall nearby that is losing all of its stores, but I think the comic store in there is still operational.
Yes. We will go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Subrath first.
he was also in Ugly Betty. Was it Stewart?
That is correct for 1 point. And JTH.
Nope. Pass.
Have it. All right. All right, gentlemen, your next category, one of our strength categories coming up, King of the Hill. King of the Hill. Your question, what is the first name of Hank Hill's wife?
I want to say so many references about this show, but I don't want to give anything away here.
I will say that when South Park did their making fun of the Simpsons episode, King of the Hill when they made fun of their Family Guy, King of the Hill sent flowers. But, yeah. And Simpson said you were, quote, doing God's work, but we will go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A lot of people Fox hate Family Guy. Pens down. We'll go to Subrath. King of the... That is incorrect, and JTH is going to hit you. JTH, give us the correct answer.
Angry face on it.
It is Peggy.
That is correct for 1 point. And we are tied up here, folks. Nico, what is our next question?
Gentlemen, your next question is in the category of Hawaii Five-0. Yeah!
Never do that again.
And your question is, Scott Conn portrays what character in the show?
Please never do that high pitch again, Nico, for the love of Christ.
I only wish I had a pair of Zaddeus' sunglasses when I did that.
Nico, what
Of his
song-
50 million
could you repeat
pairs.
the theme of the song of the serial? Da, 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 da. Oh, what was it?
5, 4,
Tim is getting
3.
pissed.
2, 1. We had to film Kane and Jim earlier, so I'm already loaded up from alcohol for that. But we will go to JTH first.
I said, is this show related to
I kind of wonder seeing it, but we will go with Subrath. Danny is correct. I kind of wonder that myself. Jeremy, I really
Scott
do.
Conn was also in Entourage, by the way.
Yes, he was. He was Scott in Entourage. All right. Your next category, another top 10 show, NCIS, with 19.8 million viewers.
Like what?
Yes. Your question in NCIS. What actress played Kate in the first 2 seasons of the show, later being killed?
I preferred the Los Angeles version of NCIS.
I honestly like the New Orleans nowadays myself, but I'm a Scott Bakula fan, so that's why. Oh, and Lucas Black from Tokyo Drift. We're gonna go 5,
Subrath
4,
is giving up already.
3, 2, 1 for Subrath. We'll go to him first. I'm not old. Fuck you. We're going to go to Jeremy for a more serious answer. Jeremy?
Actually, I put I am, so I'm not going to bother to show it.
Oh, I'm so saddened in my heart. The correct answer, Sasha Alexander. Sasha Alexander. Nico, what is our next question?
All right, gentlemen, your next question is in the category of something you should always want, the good doctor. You don't want a bad doctor, you want a good doctor. And your question is, the good doctor premiered in 2017 on what famed television station?
Which is a fun fact for its 2018 rankings. It is number 5 within the top 10 with, I do believe, 13.2 million, I do believe. So very good numbers for a doctor show.
I've been meaning to check this show out, but haven't gotten to it yet.
It's very good. Very good. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Jeremy first.
NBC.
That is incorrect. You are 1 alphabet off.
CBS.
That is also incorrect, but Subrath is a little bit closer. Nico,
JTH is a little bit closer. It's ABC.
no, C is closer to A in the alphabet than N.
But
Oh,
NBC,
CBS.
ABC.
Yes, CBS. That's okay. Never mind. I'm an idiot. All right. Your next question, one of our strengths categories, Powerpuff Girls, 98 series. Sugar, Spice, and blank went into making the Powerpuff Girls. Both of you seem ready. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Subrath, what is your answer?
Everything Nice.
That is correct for a point. And Jeremy,
Everything Nice.
that is correct.
I shall. And gentlemen, your question is in the category of Stranger Things. And your question is, what does Maxine go by on the arcade machines?
And after having watched the whole series, the 2 seasons, what are my underrated shows, Nico? Because I never would have watched it before.
I've heard so many good things about it, and I just still have not gotten on the train for it yet. Maybe I will. It's Christmas vacation now, so I have plenty of time to check it out.
Become a TV writer. You'll definitely go on the train for a lot of shows. 5. All right, that is Jeremy's first repeat. Nico, go ahead.
Okay. Again, in the category of Stranger Things, your question is, what does Maxine go by on the arcade machines?
Yeah, it was, I mean, for me, I pick up on a lot of story elements, so it kind of fell into place real quick for me, but I'm real quick with it and thought it was more of a faster burn than a lot of other people would think, but it was still good. It was still good overall, minus 1 episode in season 2 that, but I suggest you check it out, Nico.
I will. I hear season 2 leans a lot into references of its time.
Both seasons do. But we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We go to Jeremy first.
I had no idea. I said maximum.
Incorrect. Subrath, were you able to pull it?
I put Max.
Nico, what is the correct answer?
Again, I kind of said it with the references, Mad Max.
Yes. Yes. All right, coming out of round number 1, folks, the score 3-2. Subrath ahead by 1 point as we go into round number 2. And how round number 2 works is as such. Round number 2 is our lovely wheel round, but it consists of each of our players' strengths and 2 shows of our top 10 list, plus players and opponent's choice. And each person will spin the wheel as always. If they don't like the first spin, they can spin again unless it lands on players or opponent's choice, and they must take it. Each category has 4 questions because this is not a Jim Green ripoff of Phantom Fights. So we only have 4 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can opt to multiple choice to make it worth 1 point. And there is also stealing in this round. So if you mess something up, your opponent can pounce on it. With that, Subrath, you are in the lead. So you can choose whether to go first or defer to JTH.
After you, Jeremy.
He's being so nice. Jeremy, your categories for tonight are Big Bang Theory, NCIS, Hawaii Five-0, Stranger Things, King of the Hill, Powerpuff Girls, and Players and Opponent's Choice. And we're not going to worry about CDW people for a sponsorship because they don't pay us. And your spin, after our wheel has been primed here, your spin is in.
Ooh.
NCIS. Would you like to take it or spin again?
I'm going to spin again.
Okay. All right. This one you are stuck with. Lands on Big Bang Theory. Big Bang Theory. So with that, I will proctor your questions, JTH, for the Big Bang Theory. Your first question. Who married Howard in the series?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Penny, B, Amy, C, Priya, or D, Bernadette.
Bernadette.
That is correct for 1 point. Nice. All right. Your second question, kind of a follow-up. Who on the show has a sister named Priya?
Multiple choice, please.
All right. Your options are A. Leonard, B. Howard, C. Raj, or D. Sheldon.
C.
Correct for another 1 point. Taking it safe. Nice. All right. Your third question. When Leonard and Penny hold a wedding reception for their parents, who does Leonard's father seem to really get along with?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A. Leonard's mother, B. Sheldon's mom, C. Penny's mom, or D. Raj's mom.
A.
Subrath, a chance for a 1 point steal.
What were the options again?
Your options again are A. Leonard, B. Howard, A. Leonard's mom, B. Sheldon's mom, C. Penny's mom, or D. Raj's mom.
It was Sheldon's mom. He was hitting on Sheldon's mom.
That is correct for a 1 point steal. All right. Jeremy, your last question in this godforsaken category. What university is Amy teaching at for the summer when Sheldon asked her to marry him?
Multiple choice.
All right. Your options are A. Harvard, B. Yale, C. Princeton, or D. Brown.
Yale.
Subrath, a chance for a 1 point steal.
Oh, holy cow. Those are big universities. Was it A? Howard?
That is also incorrect. The correct answer was Princeton, where Leonard also got his PhD. Yes. So after that, coming out of Jeremy's round 2, Nico, what is our score?
Even though it was JTH's turn, the score is now tied with 4 apiece. So
All
no
right.
lead was taken.
All right. And Subrath, you are now up at our wheel, which is brought back up. Big Bang Theory is off the board. Your spin is in. Hawaii 5-0.
I'll take it.
All right. Nico, will you proctor his questions for Hawaii 5-0?
All right, Subrath, your first question in the category of Hawaii 5-0, and I promise I will not scream into your headphones. Your first question is, what rank is Steve in the Navy?
Was it mentioned? Multiple choice for this.
Is it A, lieutenant, B, captain, C, commander, D, crewman?
Commander.
Correct for 1 point.
All right.
Sure had it. I don't know.
All right, your next question, Mr. Politician. Who does Steve run into in his father's garage before accepting the governor's offer to run her task force?
He ran into Danny.
Correct for 2 points.
They almost shot each other, by the way.
They did, yeah.
All right, your third question, your penultimate question in Hawaii 5-0. Who really killed Governor Jameson at the end of season 1?
Oh. Was it Wolfat?
Correct for 2 points. Also, hilarious name.
He was so fat. No. He's a handsome man. Handsome Asian man.
And finally, what city in Japan does Steve finally capture Wo-Fat in a police raid in season 2?
Oh, so it's not the one where he's burned up, where he looks like Two-Face. Repeat the question, please.
All right, that's your first repeat. What city in Japan does Steve finally capture Wo-Fat in a police raid in the 2nd season?
I'm not too sure. I'll just take multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Okasa, B, Osaka, C, Okinawa, or D, Tokyo?
Was it Osaka?
Jeremy, you have a chance to steal.
It's Tokyo.
Can you repeat the options?
Oh, sure. Is it A, Okasa, B, Osaka, C, Okinawa, or D, Tokyo?
C.
Actually, the answer is Okasa, A.
So with that coming out, Subrath takes the lead with 8-4 going into round number 3. And how that works, folks, is we have our lovely wheel again, and our opponents will take a spin of it. The person behind goes first, and how this works is they will spin the wheel. They only have one spin. The person behind goes first. They can choose to either take 4 1-point questions, 4 2-point questions, or 4 3-point questions. So for person going first, the one that's behind has a chance to catch up and take that lead, depending on what they land on. Like I said, it's just one spin. You don't get a respin. And that's it for round 3. So, Jeremy, you are behind, so you will be going first in round 3. And we bring up our lovely wheel with just our shows, Stranger Things, Hawaii Five-0, Big Bang, NCIS, Powerpuff Girls, and King of the Hill. So your spin is in. King of the Hill. What point value would you like your 4 questions to be?
I didn't hear what the category was. Can you repeat
King
it?
of the Hill. It was King of the Hill.
Let's go 3.
Okay, we are going 3 points here. I will proctor your questions, JTH, for King of the Hill. Your first question of your 3 points. Who is Dale's biological, or who is the biological father to Dale's son?
John Redcorn.
That is correct for 3 points. All right. Your second question. What is the full name of Hank's father?
Cotton Hill.
That is correct. We will accept that. Your next question. What city was Hank actually born in that turned out to irritate him because of it?
New York, New York.
That is another 3 points. All right, and your last question to take a commanding lead here. What is the name of Cotton's illegitimate half-Japanese son?
Here's the question.
That is your second repeat. Your question. What is the name of Cotton's illegitimate half-Japanese son? I have to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I need an answer.
Keep in mind he's on a lag. So
Yeah.
Okayama.
Can you repeat that? You kind of cut out there.
Jeremy? Jeremy, we didn't hear your answer.
Oki.
One more time. It cut out when you said your answer.
Hold on. I'm gonna. Okayama.
That is incorrect. But the correct answer was Junichiro. Junichiro was the correct answer. But you have taken the lead. You have racked up 9 points, bringing you to 13 in total. So with that, we now go to Subrath, who now you will have a chance at the wheel. And same applies. King of the Hill is off the board, but same rules apply. We spin the wheel. Powerpuff Girls. What would your point values want to be in Powerpuff Girls? You do need to catch up. You are down by 5 points, so you need at least a 2 or a 3 to catch up.
I'll take 2 points.
All right, and Nico, will you proctor those questions?
All right, Subrath, your first 2-point Powerpuff Girl question. Who created the show?
I only know the network. Was it Cartoon Network?
We needed the actual creator, and unfortunately, Cartoon Network is incorrect. The correct answer is Craig McCracken. All right, your second question. What colors do the Powerpuff Girls wear?
Blossom has red, Buttercup was green, and Bubbles was blue.
Those 3 colors are correct for 2 points.
He just needs 1 more correct to tie it and 2 to win it.
Okay, Subrath, your third question for 2 points in Powerpuff Girls. Name all 3 rowdy rough boys.
JTH is seeding right now. The answer is 5.
I have no idea.
4. All right. Nico, what was the correct answer?
The correct answers were Brick, Boomer, and Butch.
And I'd like to remind that Subrath needs this one to tie it up to throw us into sudden death, or Jeremy Hastings is our winner.
All right, Subrath, for all the marbles, or at least to stay in the game. Your question is, what is the title of the first episode of Powerpuff Girls to see Mojo Jojo?
Could you repeat that one, please?
Sure. That is your second repeat. What is the title of the first episode to see Mojo Jojo appear?
Have to go 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Your final repeat. And finally, your question is, what is the title of the first episode in which we see Mojo Jojo?
Big Bad Mojo Jojo? I don't know.
And your winner, JTH, Jeremy Hastings.
Why? It just never ends.
The correct answer, by the way, was Monkey See, Doggy Do.
Yes. Very, very good match came all the way into round 3, the last part of it. Subrath just, if he would have landed on maybe something else, probably like a Stranger Things or Hawaii 5-0, that could be different. But Jeremy, very reluctantly after you heard him, winning this, going big in his spin with the 3-pointers. Nico, what were your thoughts with this match?
I said it a lot about the Silver Shamrocks. They won the title despite being in a South Park baseball team situation of not wanting to continue playing. And now JTH finds himself in that exact same situation here in TV Throwdown. He doesn't want to keep going, but he keeps on winning. He's now 2-0. He's that much closer to facing off against Jim Green for the title at the last stand. He'll be facing off against Zaddeus Smith and a third competitor to be determined.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he is the first to enter, besides Zaddeus, into that Triple Threat #1 Contenders match. Now we know 2 of our competitors, and very soon we will find out our third in our next TV singles match. But enough from us. Let's go and hear what our winners have to say. We're back, folks, and we're here with our winner tonight, JTH, Jeremy Hastings. Jeremy, how you feeling after this big win?
The NF fans out here will really appreciate this, but I'm kind of like Lamar Jackson. I can play like absolute shit, yet absolutely always find a way to win, and somehow everyone will think I'm great, even though there are other people that play good that don't win. And so, yeah, so I couldn't even tell you what I did right, because it was not much. I can tell you a lot of what I did wrong. I should probably watch an episode of Big Bang Theory or Stranger Things or anything else on TV within the last 10 years, because I don't actually watch, and yet I'm somehow winning matches. And so I'll take my a low moment in the history of this show has become that a person that doesn't watch TV can advance into potential championship matches, and just I'm done. Goodbye.
Well, it is a very early league. I do want to get a quick thought. What do you think about going up against Z-Man Zaddeus Smith in that title match, or in that #1 contender match? And he's gone. Okay. We go to our unfortunate runner-up here, Subrath, the politician. Subrath, what happened?
I just need to watch Powerpuff Girls again. I don't care what my wife will say. Why are you watching these cartoons? I need it. Okay.
And I think it really shows the strength of picking those categories for the matchups because JTH going heavy with the animation with King of the Hill and Powerpuff Girls, you going with the NCIS ripoff Hawaii 5-0, which surprisingly is good. And, of course, Stranger Things, which is one of those underrated shows. But
actually, this is not over. JTH was merely just lucky I got Powerpuff Girls. Had I got Hawaii 5-0 or anything else, or Stranger Things, he'll be long gone. So good luck. You're gonna need it against Zaddeus. I'm sure there's gonna be fun for me to watch. See you being crushed by the Z-Man.
Yes, and I know coming back with next season, I know we'll definitely see you back, Subrath. Hopefully you like the new TV format.
Of course, Okasa.
Yes. That will haunt you forever, but I have a feeling in your next match you're really going to come out swinging, hopefully. So with the potential of rosters, I might have a few ideas of who you could face next, but we will see next season.
Definitely.
All right. And we'll throw it back to the desk with Nico and myself. Go ahead, Nico.
Well, there you have it. JTH does not want to be here, and yet he is going further towards the title than he ever thought he would. Subrath, he wants to continue playing in this division, and all I can say is I'm very glad that TV Throwdown proper is back in the spotlight where it belongs. This is a division that I really want to see grow in 2019. And with dedicated players like these two and more to come in the future, this division will definitely grow to reach its potential as we continue on with this new format.
Yes, and I think hopefully a lot of people will like this format of getting more show specific because, I mean, it really helped with Subrath in round 2, kind of like it helped with JTH in round 3, landing on Powerpuff Girl or landing on King of the Hill in round 3, and taking the big risk with the 3-pointers and landing 3 out of 4, which was very good for what I hoped for round 3. And yeah, now he moves on into the triple threat match. It is Z-Man Zaddeus Smith, JTH, Jeremy Hastings, and a third competitor we will find out in our next TV singles match. So that is very exciting. So tune in for that. But like we always do, this is Multiplex. We go over our plugs and promotions, starting with our winner, Jeremy Hastings. Where can the good kids find you, sir?
You can find me on Twitter at WWEJTH1. I post a bunch of reactions on my own channel on YouTube at JTH. And yeah, you will find me probably starting to watch some TV. So I better get on that.
All right. And our runner-up tonight, Subrath. Where can they find you, good sir?
Well, you could find me in the most popular city in Japan called Okasa. I'm just kidding. You could find me on Movie Battleground. We have a #1 contenders match, finally, who will determine who's going to go up against Isaac. So you guys can look forward to that. And other than that, you guys can just find me on Facebook. Whatever. You can add me, but I won't add you back.
All right. And my co-host, Nico Suave Regole. Hit it, folks. Get your pillows ready.
Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, at Nico Suave Regoli. That's NICOSUAVEREGOLI. Combat Zone Wrestling Trivia over on Film Nerd TV. These two will probably be competing in there in the upcoming season. So stay tuned for that. Also, the Week of Wrestling podcast with Hunter Chambliss. Every week, we're kind of on a hiatus right now, but we should be back soon. And Multiplex Entertainment, that's the name of the Facebook group, and the YouTube channel. The Twitter is at MultiplexYT. The Instagram is Multiplex Entertainment Network. The TeePublic is just Multiplex. Check out our awesome shirts. And the schedule is Monday, Movie Warzone. Tuesday, TV Throwdown, Singles, and Fandom. Wednesday is Sports Battlefield. Sometimes, maybe. Thursday is the Co-Hoskers and Crisis on Earth Plex. Friday is Fandom Fight. Saturday is Nerdgasm. And Sunday, we wrap it all up in a nice little bow with my recap show Around the League with Nico and the John Burgoyne Memorial Trivia-thon, 4-thon, coming up January 21st to January 27th. Matches happening in Multiplex, in Full Metal Media, Jukebox Trivia, and over at Combat Zone Wrestling Trivia. We're raising money for the Four Diamonds Pediatric Cancer Research Fund in partnership with Penn State THON and in honor of my dad who passed away from cancer back in January. So we're doing a good thing using this lovely platform that has made us all famous.
All right. And I am TM Smith. Check out all that good stuff that Nico showed you. Check out Movie Battleground. JTH does a lot of reactions to Schmodown and a lot of that good other stuff. Check him out. So for all of us, that is our winner, our reluctant winner, JTH, our runner-up, Subrath, my co-host, Nico, and I am TM Smith. We'll see you on the next TV Throwdown singles.